Well, hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for hanging out with me again today. Today we're going to be building up the Grasshopper Black Edition and getting that wrapped up. It's been in the works for a few weeks now, mainly just because I didn't have the paint, and when I got the paint, it was ridiculously cold out. Body's painted, stickers are on, everything looks really good. So I'm gonna do the typical quick build montage, photos of it going together. Not a whole lot, there's not a whole lot to these things, and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, so here is the finished buggy. It looks really slick. Had some issues with the paint. Evidently the cold, dry, all makes a lot of static. So when I put the first coat of paint on there, it was perfectly clean. I put the first coat of paint on, I went back out and looked at it, and it had all kinds of little things stuck to it. So I actually put a second coat over top of that. There are little dust nibs and stuff like that. So I went ahead and put a second coat over top of it, wet sanded it with 1000 grit Tamiya foam sanding sponges. One of these guys. They worked super well. Ran it over with 1000 grit, dried it off, painted the last coat on, and it came out really well. One or two little fuzzies in it and imperfections, but it is what it is. It's a grasshopper. It's not a Mona Lisa. So everything turned out really well. I did go different with the box art on the driver figure. I did the flat black suit with the red straps, but I think it said like a aluminum or silver or something helmet. I don't know, just didn't sit well with me, so went with red. And then the only other thing I changed was put black wheel nuts on instead of the silver wheel nuts. Per recommendation, and I thought it was a great idea, so went with that. Absolutely love the super bright neon yellow wheels on here. They did a really good job with the decals, putting the kind of gunmetal gray and then the yellow and the red instead of the typical red, yellow, orange. Kind of made it a little bit different, made it a little bit special. And in typical manner, this little bump out over here in the body, which I believe was for the original mechanical speed control servo. Getting the stickers around that's an absolute pain. I've done 4 of these now, I think, and I have yet to get one perfect. This one's not bad. I had to cut out a tiny little sliver of what was left on the decal sheet, because these are all pre-cut. I had to cut a little sliver that was left over and patch in a little spot that had a little black stripe showing. But overall, cool buggy. No exciting run because, well, there's no electrics in here. I do have a servo in here just to hold the steering together, and there's a motor in there just to keep crap out of the gearbox. Just put the little 380 motor in there. But yeah, I have no intentions of running this. I have this and the candy green one out in the garage that's going to they're just show pieces. I've got the regular one I can drive around and run. There's no point in scraping up and banging these up as well. Short one for you guys today. Sorry. Just not a lot to talk about. It's a Grasshopper that's black instead of white. You guys will probably get a second video on Sunday. Just a quick one. And then Wednesday, I think I've got plans for that one. After that, I don't plan that far out ahead. I'm lucky I'm thinking forward to Wednesday's video. Anyway, guys, I appreciate all you guys watching. Everybody be happy, be healthy, be safe. Happy holidays to everybody, and everybody have a great weekend. See you.